if everything goes right and I wake up early enough and everything's fine at work and nothing goes wrong with the potential weather, then tomorrow morning I'm going to drive to Snowdon. I'm going to try and run up it. I'm going to get up at 4:30, do all my stuff in the morning, get in the car and drive to Llanberis, which is 4 hours away, and then run, look at how beautiful it is, and then come back down. I'm not challenging myself to run back down. Just going to come back down. My challenge is to run up it, upwards. Look at the incredibly beautiful place, come back home, go to bed. I hope this works. I really hope this works. It's October. It's the middle of October. So it's going to be cold, and it says it's going to be light potential rain tomorrow, all day. My shoes can handle it. I can handle it. I just don't really know. I've been up Grinslow Knoll and Kinder Scout in the rain. It's fine. But I don't know this mountain. But apparently Llanberis path is fine in light rain. It's more the wind that you have to worry about when you get closer to the top, and it being all slippery dippery at the top. So we shall see. I'm really excited. I really want it to work. I would love to just tick this challenge off. I've been training loads, uphill, generally 10Ks. I feel really confident that I can do it. So let's see. Hello. I woke up at 4:30. It says it's light rain at Snowdon still. Slept good. I'm going to give it a go. Let's see what happens. I feel confident. I feel my only trepidation and reservations, and I've brought them into today, is about the rain. But I've got my Salomons. They are waterproof to a degree. I've got my waterproof jacket. People walk the Llanberis route in the water, in the rain, in heavier rain than this. Heavier rain than what it says it is. Also, forecasts are wrong. I know that Snowdon forecasts are probably very accurate because they have to be. Like, a lot of people will be checking it, so they probably put a lot of time and effort into it. Also, they have various cameras. They have a fucking cafe up there, so I'm pretty sure they know or can report it. That you can literally see on a camera view at the top of Snowdon. I had a look at it yesterday, and it was just fog. So it may be all fog and mist, but I believe the Llanberis path is super visible. I may pick up a head torch from somewhere. I considered grabbing mine on the way out, but I'm going to be running in the daytime. Hopefully the path is as clear as what it looks from all the videos and things that I've seen. So we shall see. My only trepidation is the rain. That is my only trepidation. So we shall see. I feel fucking great physically. I feel like I've got this. When I ran up Grinslow Knoll 4 days ago, maybe 5 days ago, on the descent, I may have mentioned it in a previous video, on the descent I rolled my ankle a couple of times. My feet go in, especially my left foot. When I relax them, I can really see quite a bend. I explained it to my mum, and she reminded me that when I was born with like she said, like, sort of like proper inwards feet. But and I was and up until my mid-20s I would really wear down my shoes on the heel, on the outsides, because my feet would sort of point inwards. But toe-wise, they don't point inwards. I fall on my heel on one direction. So when descending on on quite a heavy incline, I think the drop between one step to another allows my foot that time to go back round and under, and then I put it down to take a step, and then it bends. So, but the day after, was it the day after? So not the day after, but so 2 days after rolling my foot, it felt like it really healed, and I did a 6k along the beach in Cleethorpes, and then 2 days after, because that needed a bit more healing, I ran a 13.5k just doing a bunch of inclines around where I live. So I've had another day of rest, and I'm going to try and do this, which is essentially 7k on a big incline. That's really what this is. A lot of the training that I've seen other people say that they're doing, or that they're recommended for this specific run, is 3 10Ks a day focusing on inclines. That's to do the whole thing. I've really been pushing it to like 14k runs, like 13 point somethings, and that's because a lot of my run isn't an incline, and it's so then half of the run that I'm practicing is equivalent to the entire challenge that I'm about to do, but I'm doing so many inclines that it should have got me used to it, if that makes any sense. 14k's worth of incline, yeah, but it's not all incline, so we shall see. Physically, I feel absolutely fine with doing this. It's obviously going to be a challenge. I'm not thinking it's going to be the easiest thing in the world, but I'm able now. I'm at a point in my health where I'm able to do good inclines and be fine with my breathing and my legs at the top. So should be good. It's just the rain. I don't like doing things like this that have that kind of unknown to them, because that is quite an unknown. I'm not cautious about whether I get there and I can't do it. If I get there and it's fucking pouring it down, I will not do it. I will go somewhere else and just look at the beauty of the mountains. So I'm driving from Lincoln, UK, Lincoln, England, across. I've never driven this far westernly before, so I'm going across, round the Peak District, past fuck knows what. I don't even know what's in that area of the country between like Sheffield, etc., and Wales. But that's where I'm going, across Birmingham. I assume I'm going to pass that, but I think that's more north than what I'm passing. So going up and around. It is wet. I'm quite close to Wales. So I think it is going to be a wet run, but it's not that wet. I could run in this. I could run up, feet and knees aren't feeling too bad. Having a coconut yogurt. With loads of nuts and berries and goji berries and fruit. I'm in Wales! Yay! I changed in the services into my running stuff. I still haven't got my running shoes on though, because I don't I don't really, I mean, it'd be like wearing golf shoes. Beautiful place. What an absolutely beautiful place. I didn't realise that the route I was taking from the east took me right by the sea, the ocean. I was by the sea there. That was absolutely gorgeous. I had mountains on my left. It's cleared up as well now. I'm in a clearer weather area. It's grey in front of me, it's grey to my left, and I believe I'm turning inland away from the water to the left. So I don't know, but I feel very positive and very confident. Even if it's raining a little bit, like whatever, I'll go for it. But I had a moment back there where it's just, I've had a beautiful drive anyway. I'm like 4 hours in. I've driven by the coast. I'm in Wales. This place looks lovely. It's absolutely lovely. Mountains. There's been some quaint, beautiful villages by the sea. What a lovely drive. So if I don't get to do it, it's still been. There it is, there's the sea, you can't see it. I'm not going to turn this around because it's unsafe. There's the sea. Yeah, still been lovely. Hopefully I get to do it though. We'll see. See what it's like. It's clear over there. If it's clear, I had a thought as well, if like my run is going to be very different. I'm not, depending on the weather, I'm not very bothered if I get lost or go down the wrong path or whatever, because as long as I run and get to the top, that's all I care about. I don't care about time, I don't care about pace, I don't care about whatever. And if it looks like I'm going down the wrong route, I'll just turn back and try and find my way again. I'll ask someone, because there'll be someone on this bloody mountain, won't there? So we'll see. But the thing about how I run, I mean, obviously I'm going to be far more cautious if it's really wet or if it's raining. Whereas if it's just a dry, a wet surface, a dry sky, I'm going to fucking go for it. Really push as safely as possible, obviously. So let's see what happens. Let's see how we go. My phone's just gone really dim for some reason. No idea why. Let's check the route. That's an update. It's been a beautiful drive. Nearly there. Looking positive. Yes! Made it. Car back. Looking pretty clear. Mountains. I don't actually know which one Snowdon is. I'm not really treating this trip with as much respect as I should at all. Llanberis. I've been practicing the name on the way here though. Llanberis. Chan. Okay. Number 2. Okay. Let's check the route. And get on the way. Whew. That thing happened again where I saw the scale of the mountains in front of me and sort of went, shit. Pay for parking first before anything. Okay, feet feel okay. I've got this. Great. Now I'm just gonna take a scenic walk back down. Look at it. That's the top of UK's second highest mountain. Time to get back down. somehow. I don't actually know which way to go. Made it. It was an hour and 20. An hour and 20 up. It felt great the whole way up. There was just one bit where it felt way too steep to run. It was too steep to run. But I made it. And that bit where I couldn't run, it was only about 5 minutes. There was a split second where I thought I need to stop, but I didn't. I kept going. The top was great. Everyone was in a good mood. I stopped about 4/5 of the way down at a ridge, Briar Bridge, and you really got an incredible view from there. There wasn't much of a view at the top, it was just clouds. Met some cool dudes on the way down. Tony and Andrew. I walked back down, I didn't run. I ran up it. I ran up fucking Snowdon. I ran up the fucking mountain. Just that. I ran up Snowdon in an hour and 20 minutes. From the bottom, I'm in the car park. Started the time tracker in the car park. An hour and 20 minutes to the top. Fuck yeah. Great. Four-hour drive home now. Great. Winter. It wasn't very busy. There was a few people at the top. The train was mostly full, but it wasn't very busy. The path was fine. It became such a clear day as well. Such a clear day. Literally perfect. Had my snack. Time to go home. Fucking did it.
Sandy Beach in Wales. Sandy Beach on the north of Wales.
Just had to come to the sea. I saw it several times on the way back, and I had to stop. I don't really feel like I took a moment to really appreciate what I'd done at Snowdon. But I did it. Fucking good. Hi. Post ascent and surprise beach trip recap. An hour and 20 to get up there, which I'm really fucking happy with. An hour and 20. Like I said, there was one part of it that I just couldn't run up. It was a real challenge for our back because it's constantly steep, and I kept seeing in my research that it's the least steep route, and then I compared it to things like Brinslow Knoll, which was ridiculous. It was a ridiculous thing to do, because then it gave me an idea in my head that it wasn't that steep. It was steep for running. In my opinion, the concept of running one foot in front of the other with like a jogging pace, in a jogging motion, my back and my legs were killed. I mean, only to the point where it was a challenge though. Then I kept going. Like, once I got to the top, I probably could have kept running. Like, my stamina as well definitely could have, which I'm really happy with. Really happy with. Like my breathing and how much energy I actually had. Then I just took a slow walk down. I met two really awesome guys, Tony and Andrew. We just chatted on the way back down, and that was my goal, was to run up and walk back down. It was a perfect day for it. Literally perfect. And Wales is awesome. Wales is gorgeous. Everyone's happy. That I met, like, everyone's chatting in a good mood. Yeah. And like, there's just untouched beach on the edge. I'm in North Wales, and there's just like the Atlantic and untouched beach. What a place. What a gorgeous place. 4 hours back now. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Perfect day. I'm really glad I did it. Before it felt like I was just ticking it off a list, but when I got to doing it, there was a point about a third of the way in where I'd been on shale and rock for quite some time, and all of a sudden you're within just valleys. You've got the train line next to you, parallel, and with just valleys in front, valleys behind, and you all of a sudden, my mind, and I think I verbally said out loud, you're fucking in it. Like, okay, we're in the challenge now. We are in this incredibly beautiful place, and what a place it was. Absolutely beautiful. I loved every minute of the run. It was a proper fucking challenge. Next, Ben Nevis. I don't know if I've explained this on a video yet. My life goal is Kilimanjaro. I'm not running them, my other challenges, I'm just walking. Snowdon was my running challenge because it seemed feasible to run it. Ben Nevis looks considerably less feasible to run. Less so because I feel like I can't do that distance or that incline, more so just because of the terrain. It just doesn't look correct to me. So I'd rather walk it. I'd rather that be the kind of challenge where I book a place or sleep in the car and go up it and come back down, personally. After Ben Nevis, it's Mount Olympus in Greece, because it's not too far, it's not bad to fly to and from, and it's not too bad to climb. After that, I can't remember the name of the mountain. It's the largest one in Argentina. So then there's that challenge, and then the final challenge is Kilimanjaro. Now, I've set these challenges because I'm not climbing Everest. I'm not climbing snowy mountains that require rope, carabiners, fucking ice picks. I'm setting challenges that I can walk, that I can put some fucking boots on and fucking walk up there. Even if it takes days, I love camping, whatever, fuck yeah. But when I have to start buying equipment and getting trained on equipment, I don't have time for that, I don't have money for that. No, I'm not setting that kind of goal. I've been watching videos, now the algorithm is showing me things like this. I've been watching videos of people on Everest and stuff, and they're like, yeah, my kit costs 20 grand. Climbing to the summit takes 65 days. Getting to base camp on top of those 65 days takes like however long. Takes thousands of pounds just to get to base camp. you're on half a lung, you need no, I'm not. I have accepted that is out of my reach, and I'm okay with that. Also, if I'm okay with accepting that, it's pretty implicit that the actual challenge and goal of Everest or other snow-capped or ice-capped mountains are not that much of a bother. I'm not bothered. Everest being the highest place in the world, I'm not bothered by that as an achievement for me. The fact people can get up there is incredible and astonishing, but that's not going to happen in my life, and I'm very comfortable with that. I don't have to be at the highest point in the world. I don't need that within my accolades. What would be cool though, Kilimanjaro is the goal, because it seems like the highest mountain that you can do without all that equipment. It seems like it seems like a good mountain to do, a good distance, a good challenge. Also, challenge to do. Also, it seems like a cool experience. Like, it looks like you do pay a lot of money for like all your porters and what have you, but that's why it's like the last goal really, and it's going to take years to get there. But just the different climates that you seem to apparently go through, and the different landscapes, and the challenge of the acclimatization and all of those things. Looks awesome. It looks really, really cool. So I'm going to give that a go. It's going to take years for me to accomplish these things. I've managed to do Scafell Pike and Snowdon run this year. Next year is Ben Nevis. The year after that will be Olympus. The year after that will be Argentina. And I'm just going to keep doing the peaks and the lakes, things that are around me and within grasp physically and logistically to train for those things. Yeah, that's my goal, and it's going good, because my second goal was run up Snowdon, and I've done it. So I'm happy with that. I did it. I don't think it's set in yet. I had a moment on the beach where I really let it sink in. Yeah, now I'm in the drive back and it's just calm. I'm going to go now because I don't know where I am. It's somewhere in Wales. So I need what you're